Amazing times you are living in.
Episode 102.
Episode 100.
Episode 102.
Is it that time already?
I think, are we up to episode 102? Wasn't last week episode 101?
Who even knows these days?
I think we had our most controversial episode last week. Like, you want me to read some comments?
A most controversial episode?
A most controversial episode. We reviewed Kanye's albums, worst to best.
Oh.
Yeah, and...
how is that in any way controversial? I don't see that being
top comment,
controversial
kids see ghosts being so low. This is blasphemy.
Oh, shit. Blasphemy. This isn't blasphemy. This is degeneracy, baby. Degeneracy.
Graduation's ranking is blasphemous. Arguably one of his best albums.
Ooh.
What else have we got here?
You mean that someone has different opinions to us? What?
Jesus is King should be the worst, honestly. It isn't even bad, just doesn't compare to the rest of his projects. Then somebody comes in to defend us saying Jesus is King went crazy.
Yeah,
you
shout
blind?
out to him. Who is that? Who is that?
That's a guy called Flying Puppy. But then Flying Puppy comes in to give a diss to you specifically, Reese. He says, you're British, so you immediately take the L.
Well, I mean...
This man said JIK is better than 808. Not even a Kanye fan, but this is nuts.
But you guys are Australian. How is British lower than Australian? Yeah. You're literally our bitch.
Then why do you guys keep coming over here if it's so bad?
You don't even have like a proper government.
Delete this thread immediately. Look where 808s is. Delete this and reevaluate your life, bruh.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we do that anyway. We don't need
his last 3 albums are fucking abysmal. He needs to stop making music.
What? The last 3?
You have some vicious people in your comment section.
Late registration at number 8? How? Touch the Sky is one of Kanye's best songs.
What?
So we got all that negativity out of the way. How about we introduce our guest for today?
Now. Yeah, we
got Sam in the audience.
Sam.
Long time listener, first time podcast guest.
Yeah, I think you said hello once on the podcast. He walked in.
He did say. You may remember Sam from such episodes as walking in and saying hello.
And saying hello.
Some random shit.
Yeah, Sam's my roommate, so he gets to listen to the podcast enough times. We may as well have him on.
Exactly, we have him now, as opposed to last week, Sam, who was Kiwi.
Yeah.
We swapped him over.
He's transracial, actually. He just identifies as an Indian now.
Wow. I see.
You guys know that we've officially had more Indians and women on this podcast now.
It's because we know more Indians. We know 2 Indians. I mean, exactly.
We're all over the world, right? I mean, wherever you go, there'll be like some Indians popping up here and there.
Yeah, unavoidable.
Just it's kind of like just cockroaches from like a cereal box. Like,
oh shit!
Oh my god, it was fine, and then all of a sudden, there's like Indians over here. Like, what's happening?
This is like running 7-Elevens and driving Ubers.
Yeah, well, our podcast has got quite consistent Indian presence on it. Mm-hmm. In fact, we've got a little bit of a question to ask. So last episode was very controversial, not just for the Kanye list, because I have a question. Can Indians say the N-word?
I don't know. I mean, maybe Indians are not the right person to ask for this. Maybe black people we should ask.
Why would anyone ask a black person their opinion? Why start now?
I'm guessing the answers are going to be like, no. But
just put on the kente cloth, do a little bow, and then you're fine. Do that for the
but you know
media.
what? Like a lot of brown people they just want to be black. They're just so cool.
It's like
you guys are so
want to be
close.
black people.
You just
and
might as well go the full.
You're like one shade away.
Yeah, we're just like a few shades away. So I don't know. I think we should be.
Have you ever gone a fake tan?
No, that's Indians don't do tans. Indians do the opposite. We like to become fair.
Yeah.
Put like fair. We have like fair and lovely cream.
But I mean, I say just work towards the side you're closer to. You know, if you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, so also what we got? We got all this little fat lamb left over from the girls episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
why we don't invite them on. So we're gonna be sipping.
Because they have bad taste in drinks.
Bad taste in drinks. So we're gonna be sipping little fat lamb.
Let's do like we are doing this whole episode. Let's keep a tier list of the little fat lambs we try.
Did we just go to the shops and buy one of every single little fat lamb flavor?
I think we
Is
did.
that what we did? Oh shit!
First off the chopping block is little fat lamb. Guava. And you know what I love about Little Fat Lamb is like, I don't even, usually it says like, like Strongbow cider or Russian vodka, but it's just Little Fat Lamb.
It's not from anywhere.
No.
It just appeared one day on store shelves and we started drinking it.
That's bad.
That's bad? All right, let's have a little taste. Let's have a little taste.
It tastes like cough medicine, but not the good cough medicine that gets you high.
Is it a cider?
Oh God! Oh yeah.
Give it a try, Sam.
It tastes like drinking flowers, but the poisonous kind.
And I can still taste it, and it's still getting worse.
It just keeps going.
It's like a bad medicine from childhood.
Yeah. You know, so I'm gonna come out here and give Little Fat Lamb Guava an F off the bat.
Is it better or worse than fantasy?
Fantasy was slightly better because
Really?
fantasy,
You describe that as sucking toes?
No, I describe fantasy. It tastes like a Jaeger bomb drunk out of a shoe. So it's shit, but it still tastes like a Jaeger bomb.
Okay, well, I
It's
think,
still got
I
the
think
Jaeger
this
bomb
is going to be
taste
our
is
most
redeemable.
controversial episode. I disagree with this tier list.
You disagree?
I disagree with this tier
Well, Reese,
list.
you're fired. Get off my fucking podcast.
Oh, no.
If I leave the Little Fat Lamb, if I take the
okay.
guava.
Oh, okay then.
Wait, can you get the fat lamb? Is it from like any normal liquor
Yeah,
store?
any
Or is it like one of
normal
those like
liquor stores.
obscure ones?
You need to ask for it under the counter. You need to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to be like,
Nice.
okay, buddy,
And then
can you get me the
then
Little Fat
they
Lamb?
check your
Check your ID
and then when they find
to
that
make
you're
sure you're not
actually
a-
like over 21, they just give you this look of like, disgust,
Mm-hmm.
judgment. Like, why are you drinking this? You
It's
should have
ironic.
grown
We're
out of
drinking it
this.
ironically.
I'm-
It's just as a joke.
Yeah, it's ironic. I
for
swear.
our podcast. We actually have it's actually our 100th episode.
Oh god, this is okay. Can we get another one? Just
All
to
right.
watch
What
the
about
taste?
cola? Cola's on the table. Should we try
Okay,
Little
let's
Fat
try,
Lamb
let's
cola?
try the cola.
Yeah.
Let's just
Ooh. Spicy.
spicy.
Woo!
All right, we're trying the cola.
Reese is drinking the Little Fat Lamb cola.
It tastes like really flat cola.
Hmm.
That's like slightly bittery, acidic-y,
Yeah.
but it's just like really flat. What do you think,
Yeah,
Sam?
I agree. It's flat.
It's not
Give me a go.
bad.
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
like-
a bit of ice cubes will help.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like more chill.
If we stick it
But
in soda
it's very
stream, will it
flat.
blow up? Like,
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It's
So which
It
makes
could
it
be
the
more
best little-
carbonated.
it makes it the
yeah.
best little fat lamb so far.
yeah. It gets a C.
It's better than the guava.
I could drink this without killing myself. So I'm not going to
Well,
go
I
out of
mean-
my way to drink it, but I could deal with it.
Yeah, it's that's all right. All right, cool. Well, now that we've cleansed our
Yeah.
palate.
Reese, I hear you had a big weekend.
Oh, Reese had a big weekend.
Once
yeah.
and again.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing my being a whore business. Not business, actually. This is purely recreational. In fact, it's the first
He was
time
just
I-
whoring recreationally this
Yeah,
time.
I went to a sex party, basically, like a sex positive.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was, stands for like orgying and everything. And
It's the standard.
yeah, a bit.
I'm gonna actually drink a bit more of this cola. It's actually
Not bad.
Yeah, you gotta drink more. Yeah, do it, man. But yeah, it was actually like the first time in like years I've been recreation, because usually I'm working those parties like doing photography, and this is the first time in years where I was like, fuck it, I'm going to leave the camera at home. I'm going to actually enjoy myself a bit. I've earned it, So dipping my toes back. It was pretty funny actually. At one point, I did not see it happen firsthand, but I was walking by because there's all these tents set up in like this big sort of like warehouse, and the tents were like wobbling and people fucking in them, usual stuff.
Yep.
And basically, I was walking by one of the tents after coming from like outside. I just had like a smoke break, and I saw all my friends just like running out of it naked, like clutching their clothes with the most disgusted look on their face. And I got this really bad whiff of something. I was like, what
someone
was
cutting
this
up a durian in there.
No, I my friend just like grabbed me, and she was like, someone shat in the tent. And I just burst into laughing. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently what happened was
Inspirational.
like there was like someone was doing some anal play, and and then it just sort of squirted out a little bit. Not the good kind either of squirt, the bad kind of squirt just came out and arced through the air and splattered
Arced
the
through
bed
the
sheets, and then
It's
everyone
almost like the people
evacuated.
that attend these sort of parties don't have the best diet.
And
you
got
could say.
and got all the participants
attracts
just
all sorts.
flurrying and like scattering about.
Yeah, everyone was
They're
just
just
right
like,
back. I'm really annoyed because I left my vest in there. I was
Oh.
I'm
Have
glad
you
that I
recovered
took.
it since?
No, it's gone. I don't want it back
Yeah.
now. I got like most of my clothing out from there, but my vest was just.
It's been lost.
It's gone. It's gone
Lost
to
to
the
the
shit.
orgies.
Yeah, lost to the orgy fairies.
Collateral damage.
The thing is, though, is that like my friends were super pissed off about it. Like they were like, I just like feel so like that's such a damper on the night. It really like ruined everything. I wanted to go there and have fun. I'm just like, that honestly is the highlight of the night for me because. I mean, what's a better story? Like, I went to a sex party. What happened?
Someone shat themselves.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
I wasn't even there. This is the highlight of the party.
Yeah, the alternative of the story is like, I went to a sex party. What happened? I had sex, and then we all went home. Like,
by the way, if the viewers at home
that's not interesting.
thinking they could be friend Reese for an invite to one of these sex parties, think again.
No, you can't.
I've only been his friend for like 5 or 6 years. I'm still waiting on that first invite to one of these sex parties.
When you get a
I don't believe that these sex parties are even real. It might just be a figment of Reese's imagination.
I have had 2 witnesses who have come on this show who can witness.
What, Samuel, the guy, the TED Talk guy?
Yeah, the TED Talk guy.
And the crypto guy, him.
Yeah, the crypto guy is and Jess. Jess is real.
Oh yeah. Oh no, Jess. We didn't really. That was just Stephen with a voice changer.
All right. You got me there. You got me there. All right. They don't actually exist. All we do is we sit around and listen to TED Talks.
And someone shits
talk
themselves.
About crypto and then shit ourselves.
Yeah, and you're all naked.
And, and
just
then we
dudes
go home.
hanging out, talking about cryptocurrencies, watching TED Talks.
Exactly. It's much like podcasting, except without the mics. So. But yeah, so that was my big weekend. Someone shat themselves. It's great fun.
It's inspirational, man.
It's so good.
I wish I had the confidence to just shit myself at a party, you know?
Just in front of like everyone
Yeah,
who was
dude.
just all while fucking at the same time. It was
Yeah,
great.
dude.
What do you think they were feeling like when they're like just fucking shit?
I'm
They're
gonna
like,
shit.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna do it.
Is it gonna be like fuck, oh?
I mean, I was outside for that bit. I was pinching darts, you know me. So
You know, we got to get someone on the podcast that actually saw the shit. Who could we get on?
Oh yeah, I know some people.
We got a
I'll get
Shitgate
Jess again. We'll
2021.
get Jess back.
Hell yeah, dude. All the simps will go crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all 3 of them that we have.
All 3 of the simps, yeah. We're like, what is 1/3 of our audience at this party, Reese?
Yeah, there was a couple fans actually. Shout out to Mickey, by the way, gave me the Uber.
Friends of the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay you back.
No, he won't. As soon as we get our, we actually got paid. We actually got a sponsorship came through from the Chinese Communist Party.
Oh, what did they give us?
They paid us in mortgage-backed securities from Chinese mortgage-backed securities.
That's exactly what I wanted.
So last week we had exactly 1 million RMB, and by this week we owe China our firstborn daughter.
Oh. Well, joke's on you. I'm not having any daughters. You know, I'm doing true China.
Boys only?
Yeah, boys only.
Yeah, the Chinese propaganda really got to Reese over here.
I was reading it last night. It just really spoke to me.
He was reading our Chairman Mao's
boys
like,
rule.
Yeah, dudes rock.
Dudes rock. Boys
China
rule.
is really just the country equivalent of dudes rock.
It is
dudes
the
rocking,
rock
right?
of countries. All right. So, what's the next flavor we've got, Little Fat Lamb wise? I want to.
Let me crack it open.
Oh, actually, the watermelon is unironically pretty good.
I've got strawberry and lime as the next one.
That's all right. Oh, what was that? Oh, God, for you?
I don't know. Like just something about.
Do you want some more guava?
Oh, he saw this in a previous life. He was like, he used to be a white
One
girl.
of my incarnations saw this one.
He used to be a white girl and just got trashed on Little Fat Lamb and died from it.
And strawberry and lime, and then in this life you look at it like, oh God, could it be?
So this one was almost good, but it's not.
I had my qualms about this one the minute you opened it.
It's so close to being a bearable flavor, but it's just not.
I know exactly what you mean, but I have lower standards than you, so I actually think this is a B. I think this is a B.
I give that a D.
A D. Oh,
D.
you think the cola's
I think
better?
the cola's better than that.
Oh,
the cola at least doesn't offend me. The cola is neutral. This is so close to being a C, but just didn't cut it.
I think it's good.
It's like it hits you with a strawberry taste. You're like, oh yeah. Then like the lime comes in.
It tastes so artificial and fake, of course. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the course, really.
Yeah, yeah, I know, man.
It's,
but it's still better than the guava. Everything's better
It's got
than the
more
guava.
taste
Yeah, the
than
guava
the
was
guava.
horrible. We're not going to finish the guava at all.
The guava feels like just
We'll
like
leave it here for Steven next
water
week.
with
Yeah, we'll give it
guava
to
flavor
Steven.
mixed with alcohol.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a strawberry one. I want to try the watermelon.
All right, let's pull
I
out the
want to see because
watermelon.
I do like the water.
How many flavors have you got?
Like 8.
Whoa.
Tropical.
Oh, the tropical. Oh, I'm not too keen for
Berry. We've probably had strawberry and lime, but this is just berry. Ginger, that's the standard. You know, ginger was where they made their mark.
Yeah, ginger's where I started
Lemon.
on my Little Fat Lamb journey, but I just It's just so
Oh, here we are.
sweet.
Watermelon.
Yeah, that's the good shit.
So wait,
This is
are
gonna
these meant
change
to be
your mind.
different kinds of ciders?
I don't know what they're meant
I
to
don't
be.
know
Like, is it
either.
meant to be a beer? Is it?
I
That's
don't-
the
we don't
question.
know.
No,
No
one
one
knows.
knows.
No one knows.
Because
It's just little
I'm just
fat
twisting
lamb.
the thing around. I'm just like,
It says it's just called alcoholic watermelon, whatever that means. No.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah,
it
it's
smells and tastes like a
fantastic.
foot. Like, where are they getting this foot flavor from? Is this like Italy where they just like squash the colored flavoring in MSG with their feet?
here's a muggle.
Okay, I give you the smell is pretty bad when it's
Oh my
concentrated
God.
in like the little can nozzle like this.
Before I even took a sip, I was like, no, this is bad.
I think the taste is all right. I like the taste.
It gets an F+. It's not as bad as the guava, but it's still terrible.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, I give it. It's only
No.
slightly better than the guava.
What?
Okay,
No.
maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah.
I remember
Well,
that
but
one being
you drink it. Have
tastier.
some right now, Reese.
No. Just no. Fuck you.
Fair.
Fuck you, fat lamb.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
Well-
I don't know what the controversy is. I give this a C. I give this a C.
They have really weird quality control up at the centers where they make it. They're like, what do you think about the watermelon?
Oh, the white people will like it. They must be like made by Muslims. This is like how they get back at white people, right?
And they name it lamb and stuff.
Yeah, like Lamb of God, little fat
I
Lamb
want to
of
see what
God.
the ingredients
right?
of this is because I have
Maybe.
no idea
Well-
what this even.
When the lamb eventually was killed by them, was it like halal?
Oh, it's
Good
a
point.
brewed wine product,
Oh,
and
a
it may
brewed
contain
wine.
milk
Oh,
and eggs.
I love egg and milk in my wine. You know, that's just what I need.
It may contain it, doesn't necessarily.
Okay, can we
It
go with a
might.
tried or true flavor we know is at least not going to suck? I'm going to open the ginger.
I think the ginger
How do you-
sucks.
oh, it's
I think
ginger.
the ginger sucks.
yeah, the ginger's like this is what they
So
started
this is
out
wine with ginger now.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wine.
White
We're
people
being
are bored.
very sophisticated.
It's bad, but it's not as bad as that, so it's still better by comparison.
All right, let's have a little.
This is a C minus, maybe a D plus.
Let's have a taste.
What do you think, Sam?
It's-
Yeah, what are we
it
doing?
kind of reminds me of a ginger beer,
It does, but it's just
but
worse.
it's not like I
It's
don't
just
know.
strictly worse.
Bleh.
Hey guys, do you want to
Yeah.
hear? Do you want to hear?
Bleh.
So. We did have some criticism last week. Apparently, people took offense to Joey calling the electric car gay. Even though,
No,
I
but
mean,
the problem
I
is
like
that-
electric cars, and I'll still admit that they are pretty gay.
Yeah, but the problem is using gay in the derogative term.
But,
Not in
but my movie
not
pitch
in
was
like The
fine.
gay car is homosexual.
Yeah,
Just-
oh, yeah,
the
your
pitch
movie
for gay
pitch.
fags was no one cared about. That was fine. But calling the electric car
what was
gay,
it? N-word black people.
N-word black people, yeah, black N-words is the
Do you
name
have
of the movie.
any other movies for us today?
So
Like-
I know that the people have been waiting. This is
Yeah.
this
Hollywood
is
is listening. The Epsteins
yeah.
are
Listen up,
tuning
listen up,
in.
Epstein. Listen up, Weinstein.
Yeah, we've got a pitch.
All right, so this
Breaking
one
news.
is called Cannibal Cop.
Cannibal Cop.
Cannibal Cop.
Okay.
See, just by the name alone, it deserves to be
Actually, like this
greenlit.
idea, Cannibal Cop.
Yeah.
This sounds cool.
it sounds metal as fuck.
Okay, so
wait,
so
this is a
imagine this premise. There's a cop,
Okay, yeah.
and he gets attacked on the street by a junkie on bath salts. You know, the drug that makes you eat people.
Hey, I'm
and,
from Thornley. I know that.
And he kills him, but not before the junkie takes a bite out of him. And
Oh.
he goes to the hospital for a little bit, comes out, but ever since then he has like his head is clouded, and he's just not the cop he used to be.
oh no.
And one day he because he's a shit cop now, he gets put on the shit duties. He has to like interrogate
Yeah.
the junkies. And this junkie's like being a complete piece of shit. And eventually this cop, you know, his heart's beating, the vision's
Yeah,
turning
yeah,
red. And
yeah.
he just like, he goes nuts and takes a bite out of this junkie. And he just it doesn't even come to until the whole junkie is eaten, devoured in
shit.
front of him.
He's a cannibal.
He's
cop.
a cannibal cop.
Wow.
But you see now, like from eating the
I
junkie.
think I know how he came with the name
Not
of this.
only does he get like he gets all of the remembered like memories
Oh.
of the junkie just like by eating his flesh, by eating his brain, he gets the memories of the junkie, so he's able to go and do this big old drug bust.
He can solve
Wow.
crimes by
yeah,
eating people.
he solves crimes by eating people.
That is so sick.
And
So
not only
a
that,
bit
but
like
it gives
Prototype.
him. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know
Reese.
the game Prototype?
I have no idea. This is an original idea. This is a completely original idea called Cannibal Cop. Nothing like anything. No one has ever heard anything like this before.
Infamous. Anything like Infamous at all?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't
that.
play any video games that were released after 2005.
Okay, fair enough.
So is this a movie?
This is a movie that's coming out next year, Cannibal Cop, directed by your boy Alaska, assistant director Tony Monroe.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, and so not only does he
You can be one of the crackheads, Sammy.
I do want to be one of the
You can
he
be
gets
eaten.
he gets super like powers as well. Like he's just like more vigilant. He
shit.
becomes like an animal, sniffing out crime.
So he gets more and more fucked up, more
He
cannibalistic.
gets no, but actually he becomes like a much more gentle person in real life
by
because
eating people.
by eating people like to everybody, every
he
civilized
releases his
person's
anger.
face. Yeah, he becomes like more civilized. He actually starts
Like
moving up the
Hannibal.
ranks at the cop office because
Yeah.
he's really good at
They
being a
must
cop.
know that he's eaten people.
Oh no,
though.
so like someone
What if
finds
he
out.
eats more violent people? Does that make him more violent?
No, so it makes him more violent, but he's able to control the violence and use it in cop-related missions. Yeah.
Like on Steakhouse,
Wow.
he just starts like
he just goes
tearing into
nuts.
some mofos.
Yeah.
That's
But
pretty
eventually,
sick.
It's
the
like
police-
a fucking artificial
He rises up
intelligence
the
in his
ranks.
head.
He becomes like the police commissioner or something. And then one day the governor walks in and he's like eating someone.
Oh shit.
And the
Oh.
governor's like, Mike, you're our
Awkward.
best cop. Thank you for your service.
Oh
And the movie
shit.
ends.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They knew all along. Wow.
And they knew all along and they were okay with it because he would only eat junkies. It was
and
fun.
no one cares about them.
No one cared. They're not even real people.
No, they're
If
not.
anything, he was solving two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
But
he should take on the homeless.
Are you
next.
ready for the next so this is called
another-
Cannibal Cop 2. Too many
Whoa.
cannibal
Wait,
cops.
we are on number 2 as already.
Cannibal Cop 2. Too many cannibal cops.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens in Cannibal
yo.
Cop 2?
In Cannibal Cop 2, it
Yo.
opens post-apocalyptic landscape.
Oh shit, bit of a time skip.
And
then.
there is a man in a deranged cop outfit eating the flesh of a screaming woman while her child looks on.
Oh wow, okay.
See, the thing is that Cannibal Cop 1 was
mood
so
change.
successful. He was so successful that this becomes like the new
thing.
policy of how they do to every police officer. They're just like, we only want cannibal cops because they're just so much better at
They're
being
just
cops.
so good.
And at first, this is kept under wraps, on the low. But like eventually, like their hunger is too much. Like all the junkies
I
and
think
homeless people get eaten.
would catch on.
They
very
start moving
quickly.
up the chain. Like first they go to door-to-door salesmen and like then real estate agents, still useless people, but then they get to the like fast food fry cooks and Uber Eats drivers,
Yeah, but they don't really matter in society.
But
sort of,
eventually there's
perhaps.
more cannibal cops and
Do they just
people.
expand the definition of being a junkie to like Uber Eats drivers and stuff?
Yeah.
Or are they actually making them into junkies or something?
Well, maybe a bit of both. Maybe they're
Holy
like
shit.
they get people
Some
addicted to
CIA
crack
shit,
so that they
yeah.
can eat them.
They really went deep with this one.
But the problem is that now that they're running out of people to eat, there's more
Oh.
cannibal cops than human beings.
Oh, there's too many.
There's too many cannibal cops.
Wow.
So that people have to make their last stand against the cannibal cops because you remember they're superpowers. They got like
Yeah,
they're super
yeah.
vigilant and they're like starving for like human
and they're
flesh.
all basically like on all the crack from that they've eaten all the crack.
It's, and it's like the whole society's just like got cop propaganda everywhere. It's just
Yeah.
like cop everything.
I mean,
that
like,
sounds very grim. Very,
that sounds
very,
very,
very post-
definitely would not happen, and definitely is not our society at the moment. Cop propaganda everywhere.
No, no.
We
So that's
live in a-
Cannibal Cop 2. Too many cannibal cops coming to a screen near you. We should just start with Cannibal Cop 2, and then there's like a
then do a
prequel.
prequel.
Yeah, then do a prequel, Cannibal Cop. Yeah, and the first movie would just be called Cannibal Cop 2. People are like, "Where's Cannibal Cop 1?"
Yeah.
it's got hype going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that it has inbuilt hype already.
yeah. Cannibal
And
Cop.
Everyone will want to know how society got to the point, and then it's just like the story of just one man, one cop who gets bitten by a dude on bath salts. That's just beautiful. A beautiful arc. It's the
beautiful
domino
arc.
effect.
Yeah, maybe
one-
it's the original Cannibal Cop who has to like unlock the secret and turn all of the cannibal cops into normals. But like,
Yeah, 'cause
but by
he's the
doing
one who
so,
has
he has to give up
power
his
over
own
it.
power because he's patient
he
zero.
needs to let them eat him so they can learn his
Yeah.
self.
Yeah, can
Oh.
cannibal cops eat other cannibal cops?
No, but maybe the
Maybe they
secret
just
is
don't because they're all
no,
just
they don't
buddies.
because they're on the same team. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
buddies.
protect each other.
But at the end of
What
the
if they
day,
just die if they eat each other?
maybe they
just
Cannibal
cancels.
Cop 3. They all start eating each other because they're running out of people to
Yeah.
eat, and it turns into just one giant Cannibal Cop
Oh,
bus.
just like the
Is it a Cannibal Cop
ride.
Battle Royale party kind
Yeah.
of situation?
Cannibal Cop
As the
3,
last
Battle
Cannibal
Cannibal
Cop
Cop,
Yes.
the last Cannibal Cop, Cannibal
Yeah.
Cop 3.
I'm very hyped for this trilogy now.
right now. So
Yeah. Dude, Cannibal Cop, don't steal that from us, Netflix. This is an original degenerate podcast
Hit us up.
idea.
We'll make it.
Yeah, we'll sponsor you on the pod.
Weinsteins and Epsteins of the
Yeah.
world. We'll turn a blind eye to all your bad dealings.
I won't, but
I will sell out to
Yep.
make this film. All right, so yeah.
so we crack open another little fat lamb.
Oh Jesus, I don't really want to.
Well, we've got 3 left on the table, as far as I can
all
tell.
these bad cannibal cops. Cannibal cops.
I would rather.
I would rather
eating a
call them
crackhead
cannibal
right now.
cops.
So we got lemon here. I mean, how bad can you fuck up lemon? It's a lemon, right?
They fucked up
I mean,
ginger.
Lemon holds up. Lemon holds its
yeah.
own.
All right.
It's bad. Like, I mean, they're not capable of making
What
a
are you
good
gonna
drink.
rate it?
I give it a C-. It's not as good as the cola, but it's also bearable. It doesn't make me want to kill myself immediately.
It does taste a bit like you're drinking a lemsip mixed in with some kind of alcohol.
It's not the worst.
It does taste aggressively lemon, though. Like,
Yeah. They did fuck it up, just not as badly as everything
I
else.
think they
here.
just don't balance any of the flavors. I think there's just like too much of lemons, too less guavas. It's either watery or just.
What even? Like, have you ever eaten guava? That's nice. Like,
No, but I like the guava juice from Woolies. I'm reading the label. I'm trying to read the ingredients.
wash it down a bit of ginger.
The neighbor next door
Rude
once
wine
claimed
product.
Aaron of stealing her guavas. And I was like, I don't think Aaron even knows what a guava is.
Do I look like I know what a guava
At least
is?
at that point.
In fairness, I'm not too sure what
She was
guava
like,
is either.
Your
not gonna lie.
friend, your friend, is he steal my guava? I'm like, lady, I don't think he knows what a guava is.
Lady,
you
we
can
are
rest.
white. We eat pizza and sandwiches, and that's our entire
Hamburgers and
diet.
kebabs at night.
Yeah. Wait, is that a bread tree? Well, I don't care, lady.
I didn't know bread grows on trees. I thought you bake it.
I don't know. Who
One
knows
time-
how anything gets made? Not me.
One time a random Pakistani dude comes in and he just like asked me like, can I have some of your guavas in Hindi? And I'm just like, dude, first of all, what? I don't even know you. And like, it's not even my guava tree. So I don't know. Knock
Well, I
yourself
think
out.
we have solved the problem of where
We
did
found
her
the culprit.
guavas Go. Yeah, I think we went. It's the Pakistanis.
The Pakistanis stole the culprit from the
fucking
Chinese.
Pakistanis.
I love how this little fat lamb, it contains milk and eggs, but no berry. A drink called alcoholic berry contains more milk
I'm not
and
looking
eggs
forward
than
to
berry.
berry. Not gonna lie.
flavors.
I'm really. They probably just taste them and just like, okay, what does this?
What does
sort
this
of
taste like? Oh, like feet, but also berry.
I guess
I don't think it goes to
If I
quality
said
control.
the word berry at you whilst you were drinking it, would you think, perhaps?
Give me the cola. It's still the only bearable little fat lamb drink
Oh no,
so
the
far.
cola sucks, man.
It does suck. They all suck, Reese, but this one just
No,
sucks slightly
strawberry
less.
lime's okay. Watermelon's
No,
good
strawberry
as long as you
lime's
pinch your
terrible.
nose.
Strawberry lime is terrible. Cola is passable. You don't even have to pinch your nose. It's just cola, you know.
It's I don't
Even
like
little fat lamb
cola,
couldn't fuck
so-
up cola.
All right, well,
Yeah, Reese, you're weird.
let's crack open the berry then. Let's see what the berry has in store. I'm not looking
See what
forward
the
to
berry
the
has to offer.
I'm not very good with artificial berry flavors, and
The
cherry
berry that doesn't have
flavors
berry.
is terrible.
Okay, I guess I'll take the
I drank
plunge.
too much cough syrup in my youth, and now I cannot taste
Mm.
cherry at all. Otherwise, I start.
So it
instantly
tastes kind of like the purple snakes. It's not the
Oh, that
worst.
doesn't sound
It's
bad.
also bearable. It's just very strong. It's very
that's,
strong.
That's strong, yeah.
But
I'll
it's
get a taste.
okay. This also gets a C from me.
Oh God.
Maybe the cola can get a C
Ah.
plus. This can get a C.
I think you're just lowering your standards because it's just so shit.
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
offering
like-
on table.
It is awful.
Okay, so
I don't mind this one.
Yeah, it's
I'd
alright.
say that's
It's
a
so
C.
sweet.
Yeah.
that,
that
like,
is so sweet though. Yeah.
It just drowns all the misery
Yeah.
with sugar.
Yeah.
So it.
Is this what being a woman feels like?
Maybe
Hmm.
drinking Little Fat Lamb and hating yourself.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
That's most of what being a woman's about, right?
Have we got is that the final flavor?
There's
there, the
one more
tropical?
flavor. Tropical.
Ooh, should we?
That's not even a real. That's a place, not even a flavor.
It's not
What does
even-
it taste
it's a
like? It tastes like
biome.
tropical.
Yeah, what does tropical even mean?
like
Like, what am I supposed to
pineapple?
envision in my head?
They couldn't even come up with a real
beach.
food for this flavor. They just had to I don't know, fucking tropical.
I think coconuts,
I think pineapple.
salt water.
It tastes like pineapple.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
It's all right. Oh, it's still got an aftertaste though.
But why didn't they call it pineapple then?
It's all right.
Because it doesn't taste
C
like pineapple.
minus.
That's right. Okay, that's.
What do you think it tastes like?
Oh, okay. It's sort of okay.
I don't even know it. I don't think it's a fruit.
It tastes
that
like
exists.
tropical.
Yeah, it does
It kinda
taste like
tastes like-
tropical.
Tastes like
That's
tropical.
how you can
guess.
describe it. Amazing. We solved it. We now know what tropical tastes like. We're very eagerly awaiting their tundra flavor.
But now that we have had
desert
that
flavour.
that berry flavored little fat lamb, I finally know what like the purple snake is supposed to taste like. It's supposed to taste like berry. I just thought it tasted like purple, you know.
Yeah, that's a very synesthesiatic response. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so tropical actually I don't think was that bad.
No, tropical's
I
alright.
give that a B.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
Ginger, I
yeah,
give
so-
B minus.
Oh, Reese, you're too generous. Nothing. I've given nothing over a C. C is the highest rating I've given any of these drinks.
I'll give the watermelon a B as well.
Yeah.
Watermelon ranks
not
the
watermelon.
lowest.
I'll give watermelon C. Strawberry
Can
and
we
lime
arrange
B.
these on the table from
Yeah,
order
yeah,
from
yeah, let's
best
do it.
to
All right,
worst?
so-
Okay, so guava instantly worst.
Yeah, worst.
We
yes,
agree.
okay.
Worst.
Why is it over near me? Why am I at
You're
the
the,
worst
you're
side
the worst end of the
table?
table.
Oh.
And
It's just a table.
Ginger is straight in the middle.
ginger's
I
in the
feel.
middle.
Ginger's-
Strawberry and
yeah.
lime was
No, strawberry
kinda
lime's
bad.
better than ginger.
Okay, I gotta try it
Yeah,
both
I
again.
think strawberry and lime is actually all right compared to ginger. Ginger's a bit too...
No, dude, strawberry lime tastes like
No.
it's got the distinct foot flavor in it.
That's what makes it so good.
That's
At
right.
least ginger is bad, but it doesn't taste like a foot. So
Yeah.
ginger, I
Somewhere on the front.
think.
Yeah,
We can put them
Ocarina,
together,
by the
but this
way.
is like a general clump.
All right.
Berry is slightly better. Lemon is worse than berry, but also still bearable.
Really? Actually, it is pretty bad. Hey,
It's bad, but it's not the worst.
I have a bit more tropical again. I quite like that one.
Would it be on your front?
Yeah, compared
On
to
the
the
top
others, the
for you.
lemon's
I'm gonna
okay.
put tropical higher as the highest.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
I think
Really?
that's not that controversial.
I'm gonna try the berry again. I think it might be.
I think the berries is the most bearable.
Man,
Yeah,
I
berries,
don't like the berry.
berry's
It's
good.
Too sweet. Too like.
And cola, I'm gonna put cola near the front because once again, it's a bearable flavor. They didn't fuck it up. You know, it's
Yeah.
just fine.
Oh,
the
is my
high
mic still
point
working? I
of
can't
this
quite
is
hear it.
bearable. I love that.
Yeah,
What's the best one? I mean, do you mean the bearable?
it's okay.
You
Very
could try the
bearable.
tropical, maybe, but the berry.
Talking to it.
Testing.
No, it's
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 back.
fine.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
All right, so Sam, white people, you gotta love them, gotta hate them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
white,
yeah.
Us whiteys.
Yeah.
Was this about the
Sorry about the
conversation?
colonialism, by the way.
No, I'm not
Oh
sorry.
no, it's fine. I mean, nothing would happen if something
the
didn't
British
happen.
Raj. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Well, all we did was like get rid. Like you were already colonized by someone else. We just kind of kicked them out. You
The
know,
Portuguese
we
were
were
like-
late to the
the
colonialism party.
Portuguese were there. They
The
had
Muslims
to
were
go,
there.
didn't they? Yeah.
The,
and
the Muslims
as
were there
well,
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the English did their job well.
See,
Very,
we
very
learned from
cunning,
all
very,
the.
very
No
well
half
done.
measures.
We were sitting back and watching everybody else colonize and be like, if we were colonizing, we'd do it like this. And
No, they did a good job. They were amazing. They tricked everybody into like fighting with each other.
Oh shucks.
And then yeah, no,
and then
it
built
was-
some
it was-
trains and then left.
Yeah,
well, there was a scene missing.
I think the conversation we had was about. Sometimes I'm just astounded by things white people do. It's just like this is
oh
just
shit.
hilarious.
Please share for the.
Yeah.
I think it was the conversation I had with you, and I think it pretty much goes about like how, so like all these European countries just go and like colonize other cultures, and they're like, these guys suck. I mean, look at them; they don't have fucking gunpowder or like this or that. Like we'll give them this, and they're like. We're good. We don't want it. Like, no, you must. You must want it. That's what we're here to do. We're here to do business. And then they're like, nah, we're good. And they were like, all right, we gotta make them want it. All right. They don't want it? Fuck it. Blow them up. Make them fight with each other. Anything to do some business. And then they come in
Yeah.
and they call like these people like savages and like your culture sucks, this and that and that and this. And then 200 years later, they're like, fuck it, we're bored. I don't know, just like draw a line in between there. I don't give a fuck. India, Pakistan, who gives a fuck? Just draw a line.
They're
3
all the
days.
same,
You
aren't
need
they?
to go home.
What's the difference?
Enough.
I can't tell the difference.
Enough. England's in
Rapid
trouble. There's a war
decolonization.
happening. let's leave. And then they leave. And then fucking 50 years later, they take the same exact things of the culture that they complained about, like yoga and like all this shit. And then they like bring it over to the country. And not only like I'm happy for them to like benefit in life by using all these things. Then they go on like monetize it and then sell it back. And it's just it just blows my mind completely. Like
So
I'm
you
not
think there
I-
should be some free yoga lessons? Is that what will solve? Will that solve colonialism? Free yoga
I think it
lessons?
just shouldn't be like monetized. Like everything doesn't need to be monetized. It was something that was existing for fucking millions of years in that country. And like you take it and then just, I mean, I'm not saying that only white people do it. Like Indians also monetize things. Maybe it's just a commentary on
Really?
everyone.
Indians have never monetized anything?
Yeah. I just find it astounding.
So is that hot take number 5 on why
List
white
of hot
people
takes.
sucks?
Number 5 hot take.
Yeah.
Well, so that's a number 4 reason about why
What's
white people
number 4
suck.
reason about how
Yeah.
you
Go down the
got a hot
list.
take
Go
as
down
well?
the list.
if you're gonna come onto our pod and give us hot takes, they need to be in a numerical list format. So what's number 4 hot take on
Number
the whites?
4. What else do you hate about white people?
Yeah.
Like I don't hate white people. Like,
Wrong.
it's not
Lie
like
detector.
that.
Wrong.
It's not like that.
Ow.
Just certain things that are slightly
They just
annoying.
annoy you.
It's
Yeah.
just slightly annoying and like different.
Yeah.
But then again, like I wouldn't be able to be here and complain if white
Yeah,
people
come
didn't
into
allow.
Oh, that's not the
country.
attitude.
Yeah.
You're on the podcast. We're on the podcast
Yeah.
to complain and talk shit.
Yeah.
Let loose.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What are they gonna do? You cancel you?
No.
Yeah.
No. I think
He
I
was
think,
racist towards white people.
I think off the top
someone
of my
would
head,
try.
that's like the one thing.
What
that
I think
comes
is
into
funny is
my
that like
mind.
so white people spent the past 200 years being racist, and now we go around telling everybody else if you're being racist or not.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh, Indians, you can't say the N word."
Yeah, that's what gets me as well. Like, why are white people so upset about like other people using the N word? Like, it's
Because
not
we
even
can't.
there.
We're just
Yeah.
upset.
Like, you're not even black
You wanna
yourself.
just, like,
Like,
make
why
sure
do
no
you
one
give a
else
fuck?
Yeah. Oh, white people, they have their perks, you know. They're like,
Oh, 100%. They're way more
IKEA is
organized.
cool. I quite like IKEA.
Are we more organized? I mean, I'm not very
I
organized.
think you
Reese
are.
is not very
You
organized.
haven't seen, I mean, if you go to
yeah.
India, everything's fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I
it's
guess if you-
disorganized.
yeah.
Like, nothing is
Man,
controlled.
I've been in fucking
know what
India,
I'm
man.
talking
It's
about.
wild, yeah. Oh, I loved in India how just everyone on the roads are just like going so fast
Yeah.
with so worn down wheels.
And-
like it's not
Damn.
even any rubber on the
They
wheel. It's just a metal
subconsciously
frame.
know
They're going like
every-
120.
and they also subconsciously know every pothole
Oh,
where
yeah.
the cows
they
are walking,
do.
Damn.
and they'll be able to like just like strafe left and right.
They can
on the
sense it with
streets.
their
Honestly,
like,
it took me
yoga
so
sense.
long
Everybody's got
how to learn
spidey
to
sense.
cross a road. Like it took me like 30 minutes to cross my like first road in
Yeah.
India, and then
Damn.
by the end of it, I was just like, because I was there for like a whole season, so I got quite good at crossing roads, and I just ended up like ducking and diving through the traffic as you do, as you're just like running across the road more or less.
One
Like,
good trick is to like just extend your hand out.
yeah, do this thing.
do
Yeah,
do the hail.
yeah. I do
symbol
that, and then
all
I
the
just like
time.
run diagonally.
Yeah,
And then that usually
diagonal
seems
is
right.
good.
Yeah, but then I get back to like Australia and I'm just like we're literally just stepping out in front of traffic and all my friends are just like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just like, well, I'm crossing the
Relax,
road.
relax, guys.
I'm just like weaving in and out of cars just effortlessly and everyone's just freaking out waiting for the little green
That
man.
would-
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's quite wild over there.
That was one thing I really like had fun with when I moved to Australia. I was like, yeah.
Just
You
cross
guys
the
don't know
road
shit about
whenever.
crossing streets. Here in your organized country where people follow the lights and shit. Get out of here. I cross the
was-
street when I want.
I
Although
was
the
born in
whole
the
like
messy streets.
putting your hands up wouldn't work in
Yeah. Oh
Australia.
no, that wouldn't work at
no,
all. People
you'd probably
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, you would. They would just be
Get
like
crushed by a transport bus.
Well, they're not really looking. They're just because they're so reliant on the fact that everything works.
dangerous.
That they're not like quite looking. They're just
Yeah.
all on autopilot.
Yeah.
Whereas in India, like you have to be like constantly buzzed. And I remember I got a driver in India, and he kept on like pulling over at roadsides and just like, I need to stop here for a bit. And then just like going into like disappearing into this yurt in the middle of like
What do you
fucking
think he was
nowhere.
doing?
Crack.
Hell yeah.
Because then he'd
Love
come
it.
back and he would
Did
just
he
be
offer
like,
you any crack?
"Buzz." No, you did.
Damn,
we'd
how
just be
rude.
like waiting in the car for him, and he'd just like
should have been like,
pull
bruh,
over and just go.
well, come on, bruh, where's the
nah,
crack?
we didn't really want to. Like we were all right. I was
But
with
it's
my
the
dad. It
offense.
would've
It's
been a
the
little
fact that you weren't offered the
Yeah.
crack that's more offensive.
I mean, I was.
At least
I think he
offer
just.
the crack.
I think he just knew.
Maybe
this
he
is
was
not a
scared,
thing.
like, oh, white people judge me.
White
Think
people
I
don't
am
do
bad
crack.
boy.
If there's one thing that white people don't do, it's
But yeah,
definitely
he'd
crack.
come back and just be like, "I am ready to drive now," and just like get a guy just drive for like 20 hours straight.
They're like, you come to
Just,
Australia,
like, top
you come to
speed.
Australia and be like, what? White people do crack too? Sam, like,
I
so
had
were you,
nothing to be ashamed about.
were you like, when you came to Australia, were you impressed by the amount of meth heads here?
I didn't know anything about the meth heads until much later.
Really?
Yeah,
Like living in the city. So
That's true, yeah. You live some parts of the
I
city, you will
was-
never see a meth head. Then you go to other parts of the city and you'll see nothing but meth heads.
yeah. I
you go
mean,
to other
I
parts
must
of
have
the city and you
seen.
become the meth head.
I must have seen the methods before. I think everything for me was just like, wow, this is the shit I seen on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, before it might be like a, I don't know, like a Discovery Channel, like you know those news shows, those police chases where they chase down
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure, like I saw that over there, so I was like, man, this must be those people that the police chase or something.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. So I didn't think much about them. Although I found I think when I first got here, I didn't know what to make of the local people, the Aboriginal people
Yeah.
and stuff. And I remember I was in Fremantle and I was like walking down and my mum saw an Aboriginal man for the first time.
Yeah.
And she was just like, hey, look, an Aboriginal. And she just
but
like
they love
points
when you
at
do
him.
that.
And this man was like, he must have been high or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Probably, most
And it's
likely.
Fremantle.
And-
Everyone in Freo
And
is
and
high.
he was just like coming from the other way. And he looked at my mum and she's like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" And, she was
Oh,
like,
shit.
and that was the last day my mum ever pointed at an Aboriginal. She's
Yeah,
dead
but
scared of
yeah.
them from now on.
Well, you don't need to be dead scared, but you also don't need to point at them and be like, hey,
yeah,
look!
exactly.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
anyone would be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
I
She
met, a, I
didn't
met a
know
lovely
any-
Aboriginal man on the bus. You know, so one thing I love about Aboriginal people is that like they're so like extroverted. They'll just like chat to you. Like
yeah.
people don't do that. But I'll be on the bus. This Aboriginal guy came up to me. He's like, "Oh, brother, like I love your hair. If I had long hair like you, I'd color my hair too." And I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool." He's like, "Oh, but pink is not your color. Pink does not suit you." And I was like, "Oh, fair enough." He's like, "Oh, love and respect, brother. Oh, love and respect, but pink not for you."
Hey, I love it, man.
Yeah,
You can
he's
be
the
nice,
honesty. He's like,
constructive.
maybe some blue, maybe some green would work for you because your skin color. You see, you know, you pink
Oh,
skin,
wow.
pink hair, not good. Like pink on me, I would look good with pink. You don't. You look bad with pink.
It sounds like you get some very honest, constructive criticism.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it was a lovely guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was off his face, but I mean, that's all right. I mean,
Yeah.
we've all been there.
I once got stuck at this like train station in the middle of the night, and I spent an entire night just like talking to this Aboriginal guy, and he made a bong out of an empty Coke can.
Hell
and
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I got stoned with him over the night, and like,
Nice.
fucking nice guy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Had company over the night.
One thing I think is really cool about like I think we should adopt this into our society is like Aboriginal seasons are so on point and so much better at
Yes,
describing
they make
Australian
more
client.
sense.
Yeah, it's like how
Then-
the June warm period and then the September rainy period.
Yeah,
like-
it makes so much more
Yeah.
sense than like winter, summer. Let's just import it straight from Europe, even though it makes like our climate so different.
Just
And
swap it
another
upside
thing-
down.
Yeah, it's
I feel like when
it's ridiculous.
I feel like when Australian seasons change, they play like a back and forth game with each other. It's just
Yeah.
like when it's winter, it's just like winter's gone. It's like summer for 2 days and like, yay, summer's back. And they're like, nope, I'm back. I'm back. And then
this is all
it just keeps doing this
and
back
this
and
is,
forth
like,
until it
described
permanently
in the,
gets.
in the like Aboriginal seasons.
Yeah,
And
that makes
another
more
thing is that,
sense, to
like,
be honest.
If you, because their seasons aren't based on Julian calendar dates, it's based on nature and cycles of nature and what time certain plants and animals.
Because they
bloom
actually
and
need
so
to
on.
know the seasons
Yeah.
for like real things.
Yeah,
Not like
practical
us.
stuff.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
and because of that also is that you can really markedly see the effect of climate change as well, because you can see, oh yeah, the dry period is getting longer, and
Yeah.
you can just like measure it so accurately by the fact that the Aboriginal dry season like here is like 20% longer than it used to be like back in like a couple decades ago, because of just how much like the climate has changed and whatnot. It's quite ridiculous. And it's a benefit. Like that is another benefit of it. You can see the effects of it since it's based off real world things rather than just like dates on a calendar, which is just arbitrary and not applicable really.
Makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think they're like way more in.
yeah, I think
June.
the Aboriginal seasons, we need to get the seasons in, the 6 seasons. I
Yeah.
cannot remember them, but and I
Edition
should be
for
taught them in schools.
change.
Yeah, exactly. Time for change. This is a progressive podcast.
In progressive times.
Progressive
Yes, exactly.
podcast.
Serious, big talk, hot take, TED
Solving
talk time.
racism, solving
Colonialism,
sexism, solving colonialism.
China.
Yeah, solving China. We solved
And the
China.
Taliban.
Yeah, we solved the Taliban. What else is
Did
left
we?
to do?
I think we've just done everything at this. Oh, one thing that there is left to do is...
Yeah, I've always wondered if you you know how nangs make your voice lower.
Yeah.
What if you were to play a recorder with a nang? Would it
It's-
make the recorder lower?
It's funny you asked that because we
Is it?
have a bunch of musical instruments. It's time for degenerate music.
Shall we get? I'm gonna
so-
continue holding down the button that says the jazz can play.
Okay, cool. Because
And,
I've got a variety of instruments. So the first thing I want to test is what gave me the original idea to test this is that I got a harmonica
Yeah.
which I shoplifted in England, and so here I have this harmonica which I tested out whether it made it deeper on nangs, and it didn't then, but that was because my friend who I was with at the time, she said, well, I mean, it's a reed instrument. It's got a reed in it. That's
Yep.
the thing that vibrates.
Yep.
If you had this, like a woodwind, maybe it would work. So we got a variety of different instruments. So if you could pass me a voice deepener effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna crack open the box.
Yeah, do the old cracky crack.
You'll notice that we saved the nangs until the end of the episode this
I
time.
know, we
because
didn't want to have a repeat of the
Nang episode, the infamous Nang episode. We know that nobody wanted to hear that again.
No, we barely heard it ourselves.
Yeah.
All right, so this is harmonica. So this is our default notes. This shouldn't work. Wait, hang on. Let me try and find like the highest note.
Have you even done the Nang yet?
All right, so that's the highest note. Let's do the nang and then see what happens. So this is before.
Oh, it's the same. Did not work.
Worth a try.
All right, I've got a recorder here. I'm gonna crack my Nang.
All right, so yeah, the nang worked, but not on the harmonica.
I see.
So yeah, so nil to the reed
So far,
instruments.
0 from 1.
It was worth
Yeah.
a try.
Let's see how the recorder goes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just screwing in my Nang. For the audience at home, make sure you screw in your Nangs as well. We can all do this together. This parasocial relationship, like parasocial Nang. That's just mine. Yeah, here, you can have your own.
Fucking mine, mate.
Put
No,
the box in
mine!
the middle.
Mine!
Mine.
Nangs come out and everyone becomes fucking gremlins. All right. So do it before and after. Oh, you are so not scientific. You don't even know how to play the fucking recorder. Hang on.
Did that? I don't think it sounded any
I
lower.
don't think your
Alright,
voice
so-
definitely
Oh, boy.
changed.
My
because-
voice is definitely
Yeah,
lower.
you weren't fucking doing it properly. All right, so
Oh, should I try again, Reese? I try again?
this is, I believe, a C. I think so.
No fact checking.
Maybe. Yeah, no fact checking. All right, so that's a C. We remember it. And then let's do the next.
Wait, you asking me to remember something? I'm on Nangs,
Silly
man.
boy.
I didn't remember anything. What was it? Boop! All right.
That's definitely lower.
It's
That
like-
is definitely
Did
lower.
your finger
dude.
move?
No, I didn't at all.
Okay. I'm gonna need
That's
you.
lower.
I'm gonna need you to do that again. Okay. Sam's about to hit the Nang. It's the same.
I think it's lower.
That's the same. No, you're high. It's the same.
All right, Sam's gonna try it.
Shit, he's high.
You don't even know how to play
You're
it.
high.
Hang on.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the oldest woodwind instrument known. This is blowing across a
That's
beer
how I'm
bottle.
gonna do
So
it.
this
Okay,
is
blow across the beer
before
bottle.
Nang.
Oh, that was nice.
You got that?
Sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an organ.
Lodged in your synapses. Okay, there's one ready to go. Okay, man.
Shite.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
Okay.
That is definitely deeper. That is
Yeah, it is.
definitely
It just
deeper.
sounds deeper.
Yeah.
It sounds like at least a tone deeper.
I agree with that. I want to do the recorder again because I swear the recorder is getting deeper.
Okay.
And the podcast
Did you know that, Reese? For like music nerds, the word tone is actually a unit of measurement.
Yes, I knew that. I did do music.
Really?
I got a scholarship for music.
Ha! Where did that go? What a waste of taxpayer money.
Right. All right. So this is, if I remember correctly from my recorder class, G.
All right.
No, hang on a second.
Is that G? G, that's bad.
Are you trying to play a flute, Reese?
Okay, that's it. G, 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 that's bad. G, yeah, it's a bit lower.
That's definitely deeper.
That did sound different.
So yeah, the harmonica
It's
is the
affected
same,
by-
but it comes to reed instruments technically. But woodwind instruments, all right, we've got some unusual woodwind instruments as well, don't we? We have an ocarina.
Ocarina, yeah.
We have an ocarina. It's ocarina time.
Okay, let me give it a go. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like pre-Nang. Uh-oh, there's no more Nangs coming to me. Well, I'm going to die. I'm going to die if I don't have a Nang in the next 2 seconds.
All right, you got this, Sammy. You got this. Beautiful sounds of an ocarina. If you ever wonder what an ocarina sounds like, as in the famous game Legend of Halo, Ocarina of Korra, that is what it sounds like. Ooh, that does sound lower.
Yeah, maybe we have to listen to it in playback.
Well,
that was less lower. That sounded less
I've got a
lower
mic
than the
stand
actual.
here, so I don't have to like juggle it. So
Yeah.
pass the ocarina my way,
Uh-huh.
and I'll see what I can do with it. So
It does sound like it did maybe a less of a difference than with the recorder. Ooh, that's nice. You sound like a pigeon.
Wow. It's a very mysterious sounding noise.
And yeah, this has just become a Nang episode once again. That's just what's happening here.
So that's the ocarina before Nang. This
He's
is
gonna do
after
it
Nang.
after Nang. I'm gonna do a Nang too, just for science. I think you're doing that on purpose.
Are you playing a different note, Reese, or is that...
No, that's exactly the same. It is going down. It is going deeper in volume. That is like
you know what's
the
going
effect of the
down?
Nang.
Our viewership.
I believe you.
It's going down from like 3 to 2. Like
Sam, I will give you a Nang after I do this Nang.
No, it sounds good.
I'm doing this for science. I'm doing the ocarina again because the ocarina is actually really fun to play. Like it sounds really cool.
This is great.
That's beautiful, man.
That's really good, Reese.
You should join an orchestra. I'd pay the government to pay you money so I could listen to that.
You need to play the ocarina in the orchestra.
Yeah.
It sounded higher that time. I don't know why, but
Because you're running out of Nang, I guess.
shite. We should
Yeah,
have brought more.
Sam's getting antsy. I am going to give him a Nang. Otherwise, he might beat me up. He's going to jump across this table.
It's been way too many nangs since the last one.
That's because you're not angry enough. You gotta like.
All right, so there's some science. I think ocarina was a no. I think ocarina did not get affected by the Nangs. The recorder definitely did. The blowing across the bottle definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
The harmonica didn't. Where did my harmonica go? Oh, yep. Here it
Maybe
is.
it's just because the Nang is colder, so the colder air is slower.
No, it's not that. It's because it's a heavier molecule.
But like Nang, you know how like Nangs are cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that have anything to do with it?
Nah. Because
Maybe,
once
I
it
don't
comes
know.
out of your lungs, it's already at like your body
True,
temperature.
that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
So like, yeah, because so it is just like because it's the density of the molecule that makes it. But yeah, I think harmonica, no. Blowing across the bowl, yeah. Recorder, yeah. Ocarina, surprisingly, I would have thought it would have affected it, but it didn't seem to.
I thought it did.
I thought you had
Yeah,
a
I thought it
different
did.
Oh,
pitch to it.
maybe. I mean,
Sam, you
it
try.
makes sense that Sam.
I mean, yeah, I will try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's your ocarina. I'll pack you one.
I'll pack me one.
I played before.
Actually, I'm going to pack me 2. Actually, I'm going to pack me 3.
Oh no, it's
Holy
degenerating.
shit. It has started.
It started as soon as the box opened.
We're already
So
like
this is me
halfway
trying to
through
play
the
it
box,
before the
man.
ocarina.
Hold it up to the mic.
Yeah, hold it up to the
Yeah,
mic.
I think you need to get. I think the little like hole at the bottom is where it comes out of, perhaps.
It's also easier if you like cover less of the holes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
If you just play a
Yeah,
higher
just like-
note. Yeah, yeah. Play the same note before and after Nang though.
I'll try and play. That's before.
Before.
Let's try it.
Let's try.
This
Folks,
is
he
science.
is doing an Nang. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was a faulty Nang.
Oh no!
It was a faulty
I
nang.
want
It was a
refund.
bong Nang.
1 second, fellas.
Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do.
All right.
Do, do.
Here's your ocarina. Don't exhale.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you messed
Go,
it
go.
up.
I can confirm that the Nang made him high. Give me a go.
So we're experiencing some difficulties in testing out the scientificness of whether. Oh, so he's
I
forgotten
can't hear
how
anything,
to
man.
play
He's
the
forgotten how to
ocarina.
play.
Do you want me to hold the mic for you?
No, I got it. So this is before Nang.
Oh, that was nice.
Okay, now I'm going to do the Nang.
So I believe the ocarina, from a scientific point of view, as a woodwind instrument, it should be affected by it. Oh,
shit,
yeah,
yes.
definitely. Hell yeah.
I don't know what I did, but that worked.
Yeah. All right, that's... Whoa, God, anarchy.
Anarchy in the house.
So, do we have any more instruments?
That's what we got. We got the shakuhachi, but none of us know how to play it.
We got shakuhachi.
Shakuhachi,
Oh,
yeah.
where is it?
Oh,
It's a shakuhachi.
man, that shit. No, okay. Can you? It should be in the box.
I don't know where. Have we lost the shakuhachi?
We have lost the shakuhachi.
Is it
Gone to
shakuhachi
the
or
wind.
Shakuhachi with a-
shakuhachi?
yeah.
Shakuhachi.
Well,
Okay.
you
well,
know what?
We had a shakuhachi, but it's gone.
You just have to trust us, guys.
And I believe as a woodwind instrument, it would have gone deeper.
Man, I can't even play that. It's it's impossible.
I do feel some of the instruments did sound different after the nangs were done. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think it was a success.
yeah.
Oh,
I would say
Speaking of success,
Oh.
our sponsor today is the New South Wales government.
Hey! Yeah, boy. What we got?
spicy boy.
You got a drain around your house that needs unclogged? Do you have hair that needs to be cut? Do you got nails that need to be done? Because the New South Wales government is looking for a job. There are many skills present in the New South Wales government, such as
Ooh.
pretending to look busy when stuff needs to get done,
The ultimate grift.
passing the blame onto someone else,
Hell yeah, man.
Classic.
and kicking the can down the road.
Yeah.
If you need a can kicked, these are your guys from the job.
There's always a can.
The New South Wales government has no shame, and that's actually their best quality.
All right, what else? I mean, they're just generally like if you need a job half-assed, then the New
Like
South Wales
specifically
government-
half-assed.
Specifically half-assed.
If you need a job like not 49, not 51, but exactly half-assed, they will crunch the numbers.
They will nail that.
They will
figure.
spend spend millions of dollars to hire consultants to crunch
do
those numbers
exactly
for you.
half of the
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah, the New South Wales government.
The New South Wales
Yeah.
government.
I mean,
You know how they had those lockout laws in New South Wales?
Yeah.
That was like paid for by the casino because you know the only place that didn't have the lockout laws was the casino.
Oh.
So if that's the kind of business negotiating tactic you need in your establishment.
Someone who would just bend
New
over
South Wales
backwards
government.
to
Wow.
actually keep the money flowing into
Yeah.
your pockets.
They
Not
will present
state's
their
pockets, but
asshole
your
to you if you have enough
They
money
will
to fuck
present
it.
it.
They
They'll
will.
spread
That
it. If
sounds
you have enough money
lovely.
to fuck it, they will present it.
Yeah.
And that's why
They
I feel
actually
a lot
don't
of
give a
kindred
fuck.
spirit with the
Yeah.
New South Wales government in many ways.
We should get the New South Wales government on the podcast
We
because I
should.
think we'd get along. We'd do some nangs, you know?
Yeah, I want to see Gladys do a nang.
No, I don't want to. As long as we can put a paper bag over her head, then I'm okay with Gladys.
We'll make her wear a mask.
Yeah, make her wear a mask. She might give us all COVID. They have been in New South Wales.
Exactly, it's like an emergency situation over
Yeah.
there. Shout out to our friends in New South Wales and Melbourne. Holy shit. Wow. You guys are fucked.
Yeah, sucks to be
God
you.
Damn, yeah. We're going to go clubbing later.
My friends are
That's the 100th episode.
That's the 100th episode. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And make sure you tell me to kill myself in the comment section.
Tell us all to kill ourselves. All right, go by Guava.